Appeared on Sunday on In the Kitchen with David, and over 6,500 were picked up. Look at the video. This is why. Because every time we need a colander, we need it now. But quite frankly, they take up a lot of room when you try to store them. This one collapses all the way down. It's already customer top rated. And I love that that right there is all you have to store, not those big old metal bowls. And these are actually heat resistant, they're refrigerator and dishwasher safe, and they're BPA free. You get a 2.5 quart size and you get a 4 quart size. Oh, I love these already, and I just touched them for the first time. We have four color assortments for you. 2 colors already sold out. Here is the aqua and the orange, or tangerine. 1,000 remain. Here is your white and gray. 800 remain. This does have a slight mint hue, just so you know. Here, well, I didn't know that. Here is the red and the blue. Fewer than 600 remain. And then here is the sage and the sand, and there are 250 remaining. There are 3 easy payments of $10.33, and Jeremy Parker is coming in one final time to talk to us all about these. Jeremy, these make so much sense. These are so cool.
What a no-brainer. Oh my gosh. I wish I had these in my little apartment in Venice Beach, which is about the size of this kitchen, and it had no room. And you know, who has room in a kitchen anymore?
Nobody.
And this is such a great thing because it's as simple as this. Kuhn Rikon Swiss design. You open it, you click it. It is completely sturdy. It is so sturdy. It's a nice large size. And then a second one, the same thing. You just open it like so, click that into place, and now you have a smaller colander. So you have the set of 2. They can nest together if you need to carry them with you. And then to store them up, all you do is push it in on the side. It goes flat. Push this in on the side here. It goes flat. You can put them together and store them sideways next to your pots and pans, upright, or you can store them flat. Just go like this and store them flat together like so. So instead of having these big guys, okay, this is the equivalent size, by the way, in just big bowl shape, this is all you have to use. So, and it's great because there's so many different ways to use them. Let me move these out of the way. Let me just put this down. One of the great designs is that it's square. Why is that important? Well, because most of our sinks are square. So it can actually fit, when you have a round piece, it fits in the middle. So I could actually fit 2 of these in here at the same time. And you're wondering, why would I do 2? Well, here, let me start with 1. And I've got some boiling water here. So first off, let me take my pasta and just show you. This is a large thing full of fusilli pasta, and it only fills that up about 2/3 of the way. So I got lots of room. We're gonna let that drain. Now, I could take a second one, put it right next to it, and maybe we have some frozen shrimp that we wanna defrost. So I can put that in there. Maybe you wanna rinse off some vegetables in this side while that's straining. Maybe you're gonna cook them together. So they can go side by side. And then again, you just fold them up. You could put them in your dishwasher to clean. What a great idea.
I mean, you could store it where your cutting boards are. I want to show everybody the color choices that we do have as options for you, because this one right here is your aqua and tangerine. These 2. And then these 2 are your gray and your white. Then we have the red and the blue. And lastly, we have them in the sage and the sand. Most popular in the sage and the sand. There's only 200 remaining. You know, I like the fact that they collapse down, but I also have to say, kind of the unsung hero here, the little feet at the bottom. See those little feet? Those are gonna stand up for you in your sink and on your countertop. So maybe you washed off the berries, but you want them to be able to dry underneath. I feel like this was designed after a little strawberry basket.
Yeah, it's,
right?
You know what? I got one of these samples and I take them out to my garden and I put my tomatoes in here. I put my peppers, my okra. I can give it a rinse. If I have to, you can hose if you have dirt. It'll drain out of the bottom. And also, if you're storing vegetables in here, you get 360 air. So your vegetables and your fruit are gonna last longer because you get air underneath. Like you're saying, they sits up. So it allows the air to breathe underneath. If this was sitting in a bowl, it just doesn't breathe. The air has to come through the top. So you have 360 air ventilation, so it's not going to go bad as quick, whether it's on your tabletop or in your pantry. So for your onions and your garlic and your shallots, maybe this is in your pantry. You know, you want to keep these placed somewhere dark so they don't grow tails as fast. That's why they recommend you put like these things in the pantry. But again, it'll keep those fresh longer. Potatoes.
I mean,
your red onions, green onions.
We've got them on the countertop, and I know that they're heat resistant. I've got to imagine that they're also cool resistant.
Cool resistant. Yes.
Is that a
that's
thing?
why I put.
Did I just make that up?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Well,
I mean,
that's why you can
I don't know.
strain frozen things.
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Oops, let me move that drawer. Look at that. Right?
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm chilling my oranges. Wait a minute. Oh, geez. Look, I just broke the fridge. Wait, look. Chilling. That didn't close. Jeremy, I broke the fridge.
Well, I would expect nothing less, Mary. Come on, me and you.
In a span of one show, Jeremy, boom. Can we recap? In a span of one show, we've broken a glass. I've broken an appliance. I mean, we do good work together. We make a good team, my friend.
You know what hasn't been broken, Mary?
What's that?
Our spirit. You know,
Never.
Our spirit is strong. We're having a good time.
You better believe it. It's always fun with you.
Well, here's another idea.
Show me.
I love this too for prepping is take these bags. Some of us have, under my sink, I've got full of these plastic bags. So put this in here and use it as a waste bin. So whenever you're chopping things,
smart.
You could just put those peels and stems and seeds and things like that in there. Eggshells, pull this up, that goes in the trash. Everything in here is clean. And then you just, like this, store it and put that away. So whenever you cook, just open this up, put a bag in there. I did this with my, I canned a bunch of tomatoes yesterday, so my stems, and I peeled it. They all went right inside the bag. And just make sure that there's no holes in the bottom of your bag if you have.
That's just a pro tip.
Yeah, I would put maybe 2 bags if you're doing something wet, like my tomatoes that were really wet with the peels that was going in there.
I'm going to show you the color choices, but you just brought up, don't make sure there's not a hole in your bag. I was cleaning out the cat box last week. I grabbed one of the plastic bags out of the little bin where we hold them. I didn't look for holes in that bag. I just spiked it right on the floor. Just, come on.
Oh my gosh. Well.
I need a keeper. You know what? Hey, you are getting both. So you're getting the 4-quart colander, and you're also getting the 2.5-quart colander. Here is the aqua tangerine. Here is the white and gray. Here's your red and blue. Superman colors. And then we also have the sage and the sand. That's been the most popular. I don't know why that sounds like a soap opera to me, but the sage and the sand. All of them are customer top rated.